are the greatest Super Bowl logos of all time. I think we can all agree that Super Bowl logos, for the most part, are pretty awesome. So as we look through all the decades and the design trends, you tell me which ones you like or least like the most. We're starting in the 60s, and shout out to my colleague at FanDuel, Donald Coletta, for the inspo on this post and some of the awesome graphics. As you can see, the NFL was still finding their footing for what this game actually means. Not too much designs to choose from here. I can't go wrong with Super Bowl III, I guess. On to the 70s, and like I say with sports design, with uniforms, logos, anything, there's no right answer. Everyone has their own opinions, but I gotta say, you see a lot of the serif font style still going in here, a lot of different, more flavor really being injected into these logos, but I think I just gotta go with probably the most extravagant one, Super Bowl 14 down there. The 80s, we're starting to cook a little bit more as you see more shapes being used as the NFL tries to move away from just having a type font and more to an actual logo. Again, more flavor being injected. We like that, but I think I just gotta roll with Super Bowl 22 here. I'm still waiting to get to that peak aesthetic era. Well, I think Cowboys fans would agree with this, but thank God for the 90s. We are seeing some peak Super Bowl logos here. I mean, look at the gloriousness, all the colors, the different styles, really trying to match the cities that they're playing in. I mean, Super Bowl 28, 30, 31, all in my upper echelon of logos, but I think my favorite has got to be the one down there, Super Bowl 33. Can't go wrong with most of these, though. The 2000s also had some juggernauts, the famous Super Bowl 36, and so on, and you really see the NFL starting to use different levels of depth to these logos, like go all the way down to Super Bowl 44. That's almost like at a 3D angle. I like it. My favorite one out of here, I mean, you can't go wrong with these two over here, but I'm looking at the beautifully colored Super Bowl 51. Also has personal reasons to be my favorite. I still got a mini helmet of that logo somewhere around here. And then we get to the 2010s, and let's be real, these aren't bad if you're not comparing to previous logos. Such a downgrade. Look, no color, no uniqueness. I guess you gotta go with Super Bowl 50, the only one to not have Roman numerals for this, but like, man, this was such a deflating era of Super Bowl logos. Thankfully, it looks like the NFL realized their mistake, away with the bland, just monotone logos, updating it with more color, more representative of the cities, and while I'm a bit partial to the orange palm trees of Super Bowl 56, I'm looking at Super Bowl 58 as my favorite of the decade thus far. And for what it's worth, I'm not really a fan of Super Bowl 59's logo either.